YouTube, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. One of the biggest features that was brought to Modern Warfare Zombies wasn't even featured on the roadmap, and it was incredibly broken for so very long in this game, but it might actually finally be fixed. Well, at least for me anyway. Let's go. All right, now, of course, we are talking about the containment levels. Now, this was one of the best things that they introduced into the game. And based on the number of contracts, you get 1 point for a tier 1 contract, 2 points towards your containment level for a tier 2, and 3 for a tier 3 contract. And of course, if you get it to level 100, then you get like the maximum rewards that you get from this, which starting with 5,000 essence, 30% off the pack-a-punch, 30% off the perk machine, and a 30% boost in the contract rewards. Now, this is absolutely huge. It's one of the biggest things that they introduced in Modern Warfare Zombies since the start, and they didn't even put it on the roadmap. I'm going to slap this pack-a-punch. I'm going to keep this gold camo. Of course, we're using the static HV at least one more time here because we fell just a little bit short. 64 zombie kills short of our pack-a-punch kills in order to get the Zircon scale. And then of course we will need 10 special zombie kills, and then we'll be able to exfil and get our Borealis camo for this weapon. But I brought in some goodies for this. We got the legendary tool, Flawless Crystal, and a few perks here as well. And I did bring in mags of holding, dog bone, a sigil, and of course a ray gun, because I think in this one we're going to go head after the Warlord. I'm going to head on down to this bounty. While I do that, a quick word from this video's paid sponsor, Messy Modding. They're a Call of Duty service company. They go in and unlock camos for you, including Interstellar and Borealis. They have nuke services, pre-made accounts, bot lobbies, and more. Use code COOL to save 5%. Use the link in the description down below. Let's go ahead and take out this Mangler. We'll get the self-revive that comes with that. And now we can head on out and figure out which one of the warlords we are so blessed with in this match. And it looks like we have Dokkaebi, so we do not even need to go and do any of the mercenary things. We can just head straight on to Dokkaebi's fortress. Now, of course, if you're not aware, you can come to this building right here. It is adjacent to Dokkaebi's tower. You can take this rappel on up to this rooftop here, and we're going to run through the office over there, and we're going to use that to jump over to one of the crane towers that then we can take to the top of Dokkaebi's tower, and you don't even have to mess with any of the things. And we're going to aim for this very bottom shelf on this one, and just pull your parachute as soon as you jump, and then just line it up. And then once you get to this very bottom little thing right here, you will be able to just hook onto this rappel and go right on to the top. And that'll get you on top of Dokkaebi. You don't have to worry about doing the camps or the strongholds or anything and getting the keys to get up here to this one. You just got to do this. So let's go ahead and equip our ray gun, call in our dog, and throw on our mag of holding, and we are good to go. And they're already attacking our dog. There's Dokkaebi right there. Let's get some shots off on her. Let's get this shot on. There we go. Get that sentry gun out of our way. Get a few more shots on her while she's flying away there. Did we not get our mag of holding? I guess that does not work for the ray gun. Well, that's incredibly frustrating. Honestly, I thought it did work for the ray gun, but apparently it does not. Get some of these guys off of the ground here. Get some more shots on Dokkaebi. Those guys, oh no. All right, Pupper, come on and get us. We're going to try to work through this as quickly as we possibly can. All right, the dog got us up there. Thank you, sir. And we'll just ignore that sentry gun right there and jump up here. Right there we go. And let's see if we can get a little bit closer to her. Oh, we went down again. That's okay. That's okay. No problem here. We can get Dokkaebi while we're down. There we go. And she's done. Let's take that extra self-revive. All right, just like that, we got her killed. And look at that. We get a scorcher out of that. That is beautiful. We also got a monkey bomb, which we are going to take as well. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop the ray gun because I no longer have a use for that in this particular match. And I don't see anything in the tier 3 zone right now, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop down here and get this bounty from the tier 2, and we'll do it. Okay, now we got the Mangler upstairs here. Now, of course, the containment levels, they were broken for so long. Every time you would spawn in, you never knew if your containment levels were going to work. Where is this guy? There he is. You never knew if they were going to work. You would spawn in and you would get your containment level entirely reset. You would spawn in with no essence, and then you'd complete a contract, and then all of a sudden, you know, your containment level was knocked all the way back to 0. Well, ever since, I want to say, the Season 4 update, It might have been Season 4 Reloaded, or it might have just been an update in between Season 4 and the Season 4 Reloaded. I completely 100% stopped having any issues whatsoever with the containment levels. They have worked perfect and flawlessly for me each and every single game of zombies that I've spawned into. I've gotten my contract bonuses. I have gotten my contract bonuses. I have gotten the discounts off of the Pack-a-Punch in the perk machines, and everything has been working perfectly inside of Modern Warfare Zombies ever since whichever update it was, but it's been a long time now, and I have been hesitating to say anything because I just wanted to be sure. But after all this time, given all the amount of time that has passed, and I never have any issues with it anymore, I think I can confidently say, at least for me, that it's fixed. Now, if you are having a different experience, please let me know down in the comments if you're still having issues with your containment levels getting reset, or if they're just not working properly, you're not getting the bonuses or the discounts or anything else that comes along with the containment levels. I'm really genuinely curious if you're still having issues with that. Let me know, and then let me know what platform you're on also, because that might help. Or it might be still bugged for PlayStation or Xbox. I'm on PC, and at least whatever PC and PC parts that I'm using, and however any of those bugs seem to work sometimes in this game, at least for me, it is back to fixed and is working perfectly. And honestly, that is probably one of the biggest changes that I have wanted to see made to the game, that I have been excited for it to finally come and get taken care of, and not having to worry each and every single game that I go into of whether or not my containment levels are going to work is really just a little bit of a weight off of my shoulders. And hopefully they can start doing that with some other issues that people are having in the game. I know, like, I have seen sporadically here and there a Spazo video, and man, my boy Spazo is struggling in Modern Warfare Zombies right now. I mean, his servers are absolute trash, and his game is basically unplayable. And I'm pretty sure that he's also on PC. He might be on Xbox. I'm not 110% sure. I don't see too many of his videos anymore. Back when I was just a YouTube spectator, I watched a good bit of Spazo videos, but honestly, I don't remember exactly what platform that man was recording on. And we're not going to get that contract because that guy's going to get that one, but we might be able to get this one. So let's get on down to it. So I know the game is still having a lot of issues for a lot of players. For me, the game has been in a pretty good state. I think I've only had like one server crash and one actual game crash since, I mean, it's been a long time. I would say since the same time that my containment levels got fixed, I feel like the rest of my game got fixed. But I kind of feel like it's very dependent on, whatever system you're on, and each individual person seems to have a little bit of a different experience in this game sometimes. So I do understand that some of you might still be having issues with your containment. And did he die? No, my dog's still alive. And I do love that they put those little triangles above your friendly dog. That was an amazing quality of life change, and thank you for making it, because hey, we appreciate it. Appreciate even the smallest of quality of life changes. And what kind of skin is my boy over there wearing? That was interesting. I gotta see. He's running away from me now, man. I'm really curious. If anybody knows what kind of skin that is, let me know. Send me a message over in Discord or something. Just let me know, because that looked really super cool, especially inside of this Outlast contract here. But it has been so incredibly nice for me to be able to just hop in, play a little bit of Modern Warfare Zombies, and not have to worry about my games crashing and my containment levels working, or my servers crashing, or tons of like the packet burst and everything else that goes on in the game. Yes, I still do get some packet burst here and there, but it is nothing that is debilitating. It's nothing that's ruining my game experience. So I do consider myself very, very lucky to not really be having those kinds of issues in this game mode right now, especially given that the game mode itself is I know it's getting boring for a lot of you out there, and there's a lot of you that just are not playing as much Modern Warfare Zombies as you were playing, and I get it. I mean, there's only one major content update that is still yet to come to the game, and that will be coming, what, in barely over a week, about a week and a half from today. Actually, I don't know when this video is going to go live, but it's going to be the 21st of August. That's when it is going to go live. So whatever day that is from whenever today is, because I make these videos and I don't always know. Sometimes I'll schedule them for a particular day, and then I'll be like, nah, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to let this video roll another day, and then I push things back and things get changed. I don't know. I don't know. Just whatever. Ignore me. I'm rambling at this point. I'll catch up to you when we get something to do. All right, this stronghold here looks about as good as anything to do right now in the game, because there's not any contracts at the moment. So let's work our way through this stronghold here. There we go. All right, anything good inside of these bad boys? We got some death perception. I'll take that. Look at that, a wonder waff. Awesome. Well, what was that perk in there? That was PhD. That we already have. Get off of me, sir. What did I drop? My monkey bomb there. I want that back. Thank you. Oh, another self-revive. Let's take that turret circuit as well. That could come in handy for us. Some shatter blast. And that's really about it. Is there anything on here? There's a bounty way out here, and we were able to get to it. That is so awesome. All right, and from that, we get a disciple. We're going to hop back in our vehicle, and we'll take that all the way over to that disciple. Now, I am going to venture into the Season 2 Dark Ether in this one, because I do need some mag of holding for my stash. I think I'm on my last one at the moment, and quite honestly, I don't really like when I have to play without mag of holding. I really do enjoy the benefit of being able to just fire my gun without reloading, especially with these fast-firing SMGs. You really do kind of need the mag of holding there to do some really good damage and just keep firing and firing and firing and just take out all the hordes, all the bosses, everything. Let's grab some perks here real quick, especially some Deadshot, but I'm just going to grab the rest of them. We'll perkaholic while this guy spawns in a whole bunch of his even healthier, I don't know what you call these things, these buffed old tier 3 zombies, these disciple buff zombies. Oh, okay, Cole, if you can't aim right now, buddy. There you go. Stop the heal, get the criticals on him. Okay, come on. I really can't aim. I don't know what is getting into me right at the moment, but I cannot aim. But it's not the server. I can tell you that. It's not the server. The server is actually in excellent condition for me right now. The game is running so smooth. And it has been so nice to have everything running the way it should be, at least most of the time. And I do hope that at least most of you out there are having the same experience that I've been having with Modern Warfare Zombies, because it is helping me to still get some enjoyment out of this game. And I do understand that if you were in a position to where the servers weren't working, where your containment wasn't working, look at that, a flawless crystal. Let's go. Let's go. Add that to those tier 3 rewards, because that is what we've been experiencing. And I'm telling you, I think there's been just a slight buff, just a very slight tweak to those tier 3 contracts. Not significant, but I'm pretty sure there was a slight tweak to those just to boost the odds up just a little bit of getting those really good items here in tier 3. But I could really see that if you're not experiencing and you're having, if you're having issues with the game and things aren't working the way they're supposed to be, given that it's the end of the game's life cycle and, you know, you're done with a lot of the content, we only have one major content piece coming to the game, we're going to need to get rid of something out of here. Let's do a self-revive. Let's stow those away and equip those, and we'll throw 2 down. Maybe get away from these zombies just a little bit. There you go, cool clip. Oh, no, don't run right into them. Don't run right into them. There we go. All right. And I could see where it would be a lot more difficult for you to enjoy the game. Just plain and simple. Look at that Zircon scale. Let's go. So now we just need 10 special zombies, and that should be actually pretty easy for us to achieve and attain here, as we still got a good bit of this match yet to go. And we'll be able to exfil and hopefully have our Borealis camo at the conclusion of this one. Did we get that other one? Yeah, we got 2 of those spores. All right, let's go throw down 2 more inhibitors, and then we'll go back to the box and we'll get the last 2 inhibitors real quick. Since we don't have any rucksack space, we're just going to have to keep on going back, grabbing a couple more inhibitors, and it really isn't that big of a deal. It just adds a few more seconds on to the contract for you, makes it take just a little bit longer. Where's that spore? There it is. Get it. There we go. All right, we got 4 of the 6 spores down, and we'll just throw these last 2 inhibitors, and then this contract will be done. All right, energy mine down there to keep these guys off of us. Is that a disciple? I need that. We need that disciple. We got to get 10 special zombie kills. All right, there goes one of them. I'm going to take that sentry gun out of there. All right, the season 2, we are also familiar with this one, and of course, this is the easiest of all of the Dark Ether rifts. It's so much simpler to just get in here, and you can get into this Dark Ether way quicker than you can get into either the other 2, because you do not need as much to get prepared for this. If you got a jug suit and at least a few different tacticals, monkey bombs or Casimirs and the like, you can easily complete... Whoa, he's just spawning through the door there. You can easily complete this entire Dark Ether. And now when it comes to, speaking of the servers, as we were talking about those and how they have been very good for me, when I come into the Dark Ethers, they're even better for me. As you can see in the upper left-hand side there, we are under 20 millisecond ping for these Dark Ethers. And this is pretty much my main experience when I am inside the Dark Ether as well. I'm not generally having too many server issues or latency problems, especially in the Dark Ethers. I'm usually in pretty darn good shape inside of them, and I'm not trying to brag. I really am hoping that most people, at least the vast majority of you, are having these same experiences with the game. And if I happen to be the exception, well, in that case, then I'm incredibly sorry about talking about what I've talked about, because I certainly am not trying to rub it in anybody's face, because that's not my intention. I really was just hopeful that indeed the game has been fixed, and this is what most people are experiencing in zombies right now, a game that is working properly and working as intended. And like I said, if it's not, then I truly am sorry for those of you that are still having issues with the game right now, because that would be incredibly frustrating and quite honestly would be quite upsetting to me. But look at that, a blue tool out of there. Let's see what we got in these rewards. Blood burner key. I mean, I don't even really want it. I'll take it for the time being. I'll replace it quickly. However, if we come across something better, I'm going to run all the way across the map, and I'm going to do the extractor contract next. All right, now I think what I'm going to do for this first extractor is I'm going to do the thermite to the ground trick. And we'll try to get this first one overloaded. We're getting hit by that mangler. That's okay. Oh, it was almost okay. I think the dog's still alive, though. I hope the dog is still alive. He was still alive. I don't think he's still alive. Oh, no. He's not alive. Wow, he died so fast. Yeah, man, I see all of your comments. Everybody is pretty darn upset about the dogs dying as quickly as they are. And you know what? Me too, because it's kind of ridiculous just how quickly the dogs die. I mean, my dog, we really didn't do much, and he did not even survive 5 minutes of this Dark Ether run. So yeah, I feel that frustration, and hopefully they fix that. But I don't know. I thought it was a bug initially, but now I'm pretty sure it was intentional, and I don't know that it will ever get fixed. But let's throw down the energy mine here, so we can check this rift in. Perfect. We got a mag of holding out of that. Let's make sure we got it. We did indeed. So let's get on up top here and get this last Mr. Peaks so we can do this final contract in here. All right, let's get this bad boy fired up. Now, we do have to finish off the special zombie kills. I think we probably need 6 or 7 more of those. I don't think we've killed too many special zombies since we unlocked that particular challenge when we got our Zircon scale. All right, we got this one finished up, and we got some more blood burner keys. Oh man, I mean, whatever. I'm gonna put it in my rucksack for now. Actually, I missed it, which is probably for the best because I don't really need it, but I'll take it anyway. But we do gotta go find some special zombies here to kill so we can finish off this contract. There's a disciple over there. Not contracts. We can finish off this ammo. Oh, cool whip, buddy. All right, get him. There we go. All right, we got him there. And there we go. Finally, we got the 10 special or elite zombies. Oh, no. And we were out of self-revives. My name's Cole Whip, and I'm out.